Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning names on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to November 18th. It's a Monday.
It is.
It's a little drizzlier than I expected this morning.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's not bad. Do we need water?
Yes.
Are we in a drought? Do we need some rain?
We still need rain.
Does this hold anything for what's going to happen for snow or for the holidays? Who has a prediction on when the first snow is going to happen? Because it's usually
March.
right, March. We have one for March. When do you think the first snow is? January. All right, so we don't seem to think we're going to have any that's going to happen on any of the holidays. Nothing in Thanksgiving, nothing in December.
I would love a white Thanksgiving.
A white. It's been a while since there's been a white Thanksgiving.
One time we did have a snow day on that half Wednesday, if you remember.
I do. I remember. Yeah. It is a B day. It is a Baba B week.
Woo-hoo!
There's plenty in store for a 5-day week around here. So we'll get right to it. So today in history, I don't know if you guys know the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Yes, today is the day it debuted back in 1985.
I was
and
going to say 83.
it was one of my favorite
Yes.
cartoons of all time. I was really kind of brokenhearted when it got stopped being produced. But if you don't know anything about Calvin and Hobbes, go out and just research it online. Take a look at a few of those strips. It's just about a boy and his stuffed tiger. But there's so much more.
It's imaginary tiger.
His tiger was real.
Well,
Yes.
it was real.
Their
But
adventures were
Anecdotally,
imaginary.
Yeah, exactly. Good times. Good times. That's the way to start a Monday. That's how you get a Monday started.
That's good news.
That is good news indeed.
that's good because I don't have much of that today.
Oh.
I don't know if any of you know iCarly.
Oh, yes.
iCarly.
I am familiar.
Do you remember Freddie?
Yes, the
His
brother.
birthday's today. Yes,
Ah.
his birthday's today. And he's been on that popular series. I think he's back on the reboot as well. I haven't seen the reboot, but today's International Day is European Antibiotic Awareness Day. And it is the day that raises awareness about the dangers of antibiotic resistance and the importance of responsible use of antibiotics. So Europe has a day for that. We may too, eventually.
All I know is I'm allergic to penicillin.
So, see? How do you find that out?
I got really sick.
You eat a moldy orange?
No, I had really bad hives. Oh,
Oh,
That doesn't
Yeah.
sound good.
no, that's not bad. But as far as reactions go, that's not the worst
that's right.
allergic
I've had
reaction
worse.
you can have.
That's right.
So, wow, all right. Wow, happy turn, dark turn. This good. This Monday's got a little bit of everything.
Oh, wait till we get to sports. That'll be happy.
Hey, the results from last week's Pom Pom poll of the week. 30 to 24.
Wow.
Just won out.
Pizza.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is, you know what? In hindsight, I should have thought about it because over this weekend, I think I had pizza like 2 or 3 times, but I didn't have any burger. I didn't have any burgers. So, like, I enjoy a good burger, but it's more of a summer thing. I will eat pizza throughout the year at any given time, no matter the temperature of the day. Doesn't matter. Time of day.
You don't
Doesn't
grill
matter.
in the wintertime?
Not as a rule. Like,
Oh,
it's
we do.
specific. Like, if it's a little warmer, we'll go out and grill.
I grill in the wintertime, but it's chicken or steak.
Right. Yeah. It's something specific. I wouldn't go out for a burger.
All
Yeah,
right.
Burgers have kind of become like hot dogs, quintessential summer food.
I will not grill you anymore.
Oh.
That was a stretch.
Oh, this week's Pom Pom poll of the week: Netflix or YouTube? Netflix or YouTube? And I'm assuming, in fact, for your viewing pleasure, what do you go to more often, Netflix or YouTube? I'd have to say it would be Netflix for me for watching shows. YouTube for like learning how to do something. I'm always on YouTube to try to figure something out. I don't watch a lot of things on YouTube
Depends if my daughter's home.
because then you're watching together on Netflix.
Netflix.
All right, I had to
Yeah.
decode that
Yeah,
to figure
her
out where you're
account.
going with that. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Well, you have young kids; they're on YouTube all
They're
the
on
time.
YouTube all the
They
time,
are
but
on YouTube.
But
incessantly.
I also watch YouTube. Like there's a couple channels where I'll follow them. Like
Gotcha.
15, 20-minute updates on restoring a car or restoring a house. So it's like
Yeah, I catch
that-
some of those, but I don't think I subscribe or follow to anyone religiously that I'm like following it as a show. I'm like, oh, that's
I
cool,
do.
and I watch that one.
No.
So I haven't. Well, actually, the show I did watch was YouTube's Cobra Kai.
There you go.
When that came
Oh,
out, that
that
was
was good.
originally a YouTube original,
Mhm.
and I watched on there. Now I watch on Netflix. Maybe I'm a crossover. That's what I am. I'm a crossover. I go between both. Homecoming 2024.
Woo!
Woohoo!
This is the week.
Tickets go on sale today.
Tickets go on sale
Big day
in the cafeteria.
in the cafeteria. Tickets.
Tickets today.
Dances in the
$15.
gymnasium.
Dance
He's
gymnasium.
smiling.
He is. He's excited.
Wow.
Exciting. This is the greatest week of the year.
And the
about next
the
weekend?
theme is City Lights.
Yes.
Which city?
The
New York.
city.
The city. Mumbai?
Oh, come on. We live in New England. You know exactly what city I'm talking
Hartford?
Green Bay?
about.
Green Bay.
Oh.
Boston.
I think there's still time.
Sacramento?
I might be able to convince them to make a giant Lambeau Field.
Willimantic? It could be Willimantic.
Saskatchewan.
Ooh.
It's in
Bridgeport?
Bridgeport? That could be Mystic.
Saskatchewan.
Ah. Or you could do an ode to the
Oh.
Gilmore Girls, Washington Depot. I'll be out there. No?
Not quite enough city life. in
Not
Depot.
enough city indeed. All right. Well, that's city. Let's see. You got that for states for the girls swim. National Blood Honor. No. National Honor Society Blood Drive is December 6th. If you're 17 or older, staff are welcome to donate. Sign up today. There's QR code, or you can go find Will DeLucia. He'll help you out to make sure that we get that. Every third Thursday, 6:30, 8:30 is Prospect Community Center's game night. I believe this is a third Thursday of a month. Is this third Thursday?
I believe so.
So that would be a game
21.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
21.
I want to stop by one of those game nights to see what they do. Today, Sacred Heart University
Yep.
and Moravian University will be in for your college rep visits. Tomorrow, we have the clash of the classes. Manning, Mizraco, Warren, and Klein will be sending representatives. It should be a pretty good showdown tomorrow. And don't forget to bring your Chromebooks home, get them charged every night, and listen to us every morning at 7 a.m. or thereabouts. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Morning, couple top stories started today. First off, this story is bananas. When a banana duct taped
Oh.
to a wall sold for $120,000 in 2019, social media uproar and an age-old debate about the meaning of art ensued. Artist Maurizo Catalan's viral creation titled Comedian may yet prove a sound investment. On Friday, auction house Sotheby's announced that one of the artwork's 3 editions is going back on sale, this time with an estimate of $1 million to $1.5 million.
Whoa.
For $1 to $1.5 million, the winning bidder will receive a roll of duct tape and 1 banana, as well as a certificate of authenticity and official instructions for installing the work.
That is
Sotheby's
genius.
confirmed to
What's it
CNN that
preserve?
neither the tape nor, thankfully, the banana are the originals.
Wow. And do they have bidders?
It doesn't say yet. I mean,
No.
it doesn't go for sale yet.
I'm going to glue a turnip to the wall,
Millions. Millions.
but I need a clever name for it. See, they
You
called
do.
that comedian. I'm
Yeah.
going to call it
Listen, my favorite
Turn down.
arch
Turn up?
nemesis
turn.
artwork
Oh.
is at Yale. It's a snow shovel hanging on the wall.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
And
Yes.
I despise that artwork because
It's just a hook and a
Yeah.
shovel.
not even a hook. It's just suspended from the ceiling on wire. The guy just hung a shovel up and sold it, and it's like that's.
Well, I think art is in the eye of the beholder or
There
in the
you go.
heart of the beholder. So if you see it, you're moved by it. That's what makes it more worthy to an individual.
I think
But I don't
need
think
to
we-
work on it.
I think the best scene, what's the movie with Steve Martin? I don't know. I think it's LA Story. When it's just the camera's just on his face, so you can't see what he's looking at. You're just seeing him, and he's going, "Oh my God, it's beautiful!" Like,
Oh,
look at
yeah,
it.
it's
He's
LA
looking
Story.
through the window, and
Yeah.
he's just kind of watching her. She's getting ready for, and as the camera pans and turns, it's just a giant blotch of orange.
Yep.
It's just what you feel about the art, what it says to you.
Well, banana art, it's a bunch of baloney.
Oh,
Yeah, we're mixing fruit and proteins.
yeah,
there,
that's a
but-
lot. And metaphors.
But
Yeah.
how does it preserve?
Well, it doesn't. The original one was actually consumed. This
Oh
one
my gosh.
is not the original one, but
Eating
the
art.
certificate of authenticity that this is an official certified installation. All right, air pollution in India's capital, Delhi, has soared to extremely severe levels, choking residents, engulfing the city in thick smog. Monitors recorded pollution levels at 1,500, which is according to tech company IQ Air, 15 times the level the WHO considers safe for breathing.
Ooh.
This has led to wide school homeschooling and the shutting down of many parts of the capital.
Yeah, they say that they have people just staying indoors just for their own safety.
Yeah. U.S. President Joe Biden has given the green light for Ukraine to use long-range U.S. missiles to strike inside Russia. The news has not been formally announced, but Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky said the missiles would speak for themselves. Russia says Biden is throwing, quote, oil on the fire, although Vladimir Putin himself is yet to comment.
The missiles would speak for themselves.
The U.S. apparently made its decision after Russia allowed North Korean troops to fight alongside Russians in the Kursk region. Spirit Airlines said Monday that it has filed for bankruptcy protection and will attempt to reboot as it struggles to recover from the pandemic-caused swoon in travel that failed attempt to sell the airline to JetBlue. Spirit, the biggest U.S. budget airline, has lost more than $2.5 billion since the start of 2020, faces looming debt payments totaling more than $1 billion over the next year. Spirit said it expects to operate as normal as it works its way through a prearranged Chapter 11 bankruptcy process that consumers can continue to book and fly without interruption.
It doesn't spark any confidence if you're
Well,
going to fly on a
Actually,
bankrupt airline.
there's a report that airlines file for bankruptcy far more than we realize, over 100 times in the past decade.
Wow,
Wow.
So
that makes even less confident.
their business model, ironically, is not always the best business model for profitability. However, thanks
Understandable.
to Chapter
so.
11 bankruptcy and reorganization, the companies keep existing.
Wow.
Well, we'd probably be upset if we didn't have planes. They all shut down.
Yeah.
and-
Wasn't Spirit one of the airlines that was shot at over Haiti?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. But it's also the insanely cheap one.
Ooh.
Wasn't there another one that was just shot at over Houston? What? I think it was Southwest.
Might be.
I don't know.
All right.
Sidebar story.
In Canberra, Australia, Australian senators on Monday voted to censure an Indigenous colleague who yelled at King Charles III during a reception in Parliament House last month. The censure of Independent Senator Lydia Thorpe is a symbolic gesture that records her colleague's disapproval of her conduct during the first visit to Australia by the British monarchy in 13 years. In New York, an outbreak of E. coli has infected dozens of people who ate bagged organic carrots, and one person died from the infection. Altogether, 39 people were infected and 15 were hospitalized in 18 states, including Connecticut, after eating organic whole and baby carrots sold by Grimway Farms, the Federal Center for Disease Control and Prevention said Sunday. Grimway Farm is based in Bakersfield, California, has recalled the carrots, which include whole and baby organic carrots sold in bags under the multiple brand names, including 365, Cal Organic, Nature's Choice, O Organics, Trader Joe's,
Oof.
Wegmans, and others.
I think we might have a
They're
bag of
also
those.
carried at
in the-
Aldi.
I was gonna say, I think I might have a
Aldi.
bag of those in the fridge.
Throw it out.
Gonna throw it out. It's too late. I threw it in the soup, and I have soup in the fridge. I made chicken soup this weekend.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on
If
you.
cook it,
Just keep-
maybe
I don't know.
it-
Just pay attention to me after lunch. See what happens.
All right, interesting.
If I get quiet, could be a problem.
Firefighters in New York said Sunday that a voluntary evacuation overnight helped them protect more than 160 homes from a stubborn wildfire near the New Jersey border, as officials in much of the Northeast coped with hundreds of brush fires in tinder dry and windy conditions.
Wow.
Communities in New England dealt with a similar surge in late fall fires, and many parts of the Northeast remain under red flag alert this weekend. Matt, there's your news.
And that's your news with Tomlin. That's plenty of news. That's a lot of news.
Yeah.
That's a long news stretch.
Not happy news either.
I know. Over the sports desk with Bob Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer.
Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown. Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
Good morning. Good morning. Friday night,
Friday night,
senior night,
senior night.
Woodland football.
in Woodland football.
What did they do? They
played football.
destroyed Derby,
Yeah.
49-0.
Oh, I didn't know it was a 0.
Yeah, it was a big, huge goose egg.
Wow.
Yeah, Chin Chin had 3 touchdowns.
That is impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good way to have a senior night.
Yes, unbelievable. Well done. So we have one more game, but that's not until the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. We have a bye week this week. Practice every day. Practice on Saturday.
Then that's the big Seymour game.
That's the big
the
Seymour game away.
Thanksgiving tradition.
Yes. And we are now in our class S.
Yep.
We are in position number 7. They take the top 8 teams
Oof,
to
we're
go
right
to the
up there.
playoffs. We're in 7th
We're
place.
right in there. We
We
need
had-
the Seymour game.
We had been in 9th place
Oh,
before
Oh.
the Derby game. So we got moved up to 7th
all right.
with one more game to go.
So do we need a little help to get into the playoffs, or is there we're self-fulfilling prophecy? Winning, you're in.
Some of the matchups are going to be interesting,
All right.
but Capital Prep is number 1 and Sonia's number 2. They're both undefeated.
So we're gonna need some spectator support in 2 weeks
Sounds
to get out
good.
there on that Wednesday before Thanksgiving. That's a good
Yes.
night. We'll also have the sports party announcement day. What's this, pep rally? What do we call it?
Pep rally?
No, I thought we couldn't call it pep rally.
No,
'cause
it's, we've
it's
always
always
called it
called
pep rally.
Oh, I'm calling it Pep Rally.
Pep rally.
It's always been called pep rally.
Hey,
Pep rally for that game.
big touchdown. Thank you very much. Ryan Kenny right there.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Senior night, he had a touchdown as a sophomore.
All right.
Unbelievable. Woohoo!
That led to the 49-0.
That did.
All hands on deck.
And in the NFL,
And the NFL,
Packers won.
Packers
Woo!
won.
Dolphins won.
Dolphins won.
Giants did not lose.
All right. Yeah, it was a good weekend for all of us.
Of course, it was a bye week and we didn't play, but we did not lose.
You did not
Hey.
lose.
But I will tell you the game of the week in the NFL,
Which one?
Chiefs Bills.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, how
what
did
a
that
game.
end?
What a game. What a closing.
Yeah,
How did it end?
How did it end? With a Bills win.
right at the end.
QB ran it through for 26 yards, won the game.
Yeah, Josh Allen put the team on his back.
No more undefeated.
I
Everybody
know.
rests well in
They're
Miami.
drinking champagne down in Miami. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I only root against undefeated teams so that the 72 Dolphins can remain that one team. But so
Yeah.
it's one time I rooted for the Bills. I don't really root
Yeah.
for the Bills.
It was exciting. They won by 9 points,
Yep.
right? So the Chiefs couldn't come back even though they tried and tried and
They
tried.
tried.
They tried. Yep.
Last night's game too with the Bengals was pretty exciting.
one I
Oh my
didn't
God, that
watch.
was insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was back
that
and
one I
forth.
watched.
Burrows just like came out of nowhere, just
Mhm.
He's hot and
firing
cold.
bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But the second half, oh my God.
yeah, the first half was like okay. The second half was en fuego.
There you go.
A
Yep.
lot of football being played in that second half.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm a little tired this morning because they stayed up and watched the game.
Well,
I
you know
know.
who plays on Thanksgiving? Cowboys, Giants.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
So you're going to be having TV dinners on Thanksgiving?
I better start cooking now because I'm not cooking that day.
Everybody's sitting in front of the TV. I'm allowed to have TV on,
Well,
sound
not
off.
everybody.
TV on, sound off.
One
So-
person in my household.
All right, and that's the sports with Mama Manning. We'll pick up where we left off tomorrow morning, Tuesday a.m. with Clash of the Classes. So on behalf of the show, don't forget, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify, we're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.